One thing I can honestly say in these last days, we are seeing the most heinous crimes come from non Black people. For centuries, they have been pointing to the Black community as being the most insanely craziest and violent community in America. And as you can see with the school shootings and how the cops act out in this country, and from the top on down, from Trump all the way down to the lowest person, it is by no means Black people carrying out the most heinous crimes in America. This is an article that came out in the Daily News. New York mom arrested for decapitating 7-year-old son with a kitchen knife. We may do a lot of things. You don't hear about a lot of Black women cutting the heads of their children off. It's just not one of those things you hear a lot out in this society. And this is a damn shame that here we are. And by the way, this article came out April 7th, 2018. Here we are in 2018, and we're in the day and time of social media now. It's no more hiding the truth. All the hiding is gone. So now we are seeing how and who have been committing the worst crimes all along. But because the media only favors one group of people, a lot of things get completely buried. Well, it's buried no more. Let's go ahead and play this video, and then we'll get a little into the article.
Both community members and law enforcement in disbelief after a young boy is murdered. Good evening. Truly disturbing details out of the town of Sweden tonight, as we've learned the person suspected of killing a 7-year-old boy last night is his mother. We do want to warn you, the details in this story are very graphic. According to Monroe County Sheriff's deputies, 36-year-old Hanane Mohib is charged with murder. Deputies were called to her home on South Lake Road in Sweden just after 8 p.m. last night. That's where they discovered the body of 7-year-old Abraham Cardenas. Ashley Edwin has the latest details.
Chilling audio from last night's incident.
How far off are you? Seconds.
In it, you can hear 911 operators and Monroe County deputies fielding calls for help from that home in Sweden.
That force is not dropping a knife down. She's moving back and forth.
Sheriff Todd Baxter said 3 calls for help came within minutes of each other. The third from a grandmother in the home who said someone was hurt.
Deputies went on to check the house further and made the grim discovery of Abraham. Abraham suffered a stab wound to his back and a severe stab wound to his neck, causing his head to become disengaged from his body.
Sheriff Todd Baxter says this wasn't the first time they visited the home. Deputies say Mohib called twice last month asking for help and was taken to the hospital.
And she realized that she was having some difficult time with her mental state, and she was looking for assistance on that.
Still, Sheriff Baxter says they don't have a motive, and they're struggling to understand why this happened.
There's absolutely no explanation for it. There's the word evil comes to my mind. There's mental hygiene issues. There's just so many things. This is a mother that took her son's life, we believe, and with that, I have no explanation.
Sheriff Baxter also said today deputies responded to the home in early 2017, but they're still digging into what exactly that call entailed. Meanwhile, he says they are also checking to see if any referrals have been made in the past to CPS. John?
All right, Ashley, thank you. We're learning more about the victim in this case, 7-year-old Abraham Cardenas. Selena Lewis, both community members and law enforcement in disbelief after a young boy.
All right, it's just repeating. So as you can see, and by the way, this is Sweden, New York. I know it may have, the way they started the article, it almost made it seem like it was in the country of Sweden, but this is Sweden, New York, ladies and gentlemen. So this mother cut the son's head off in the house. And she also, it says, according to this, that she was released from a hospital's mental health unit. You know, a no offense, y'all. If you're going to be living in a house with somebody that has mental issues and that person is unstable, I would recommend you not have children around that person. I've even seen this growing up, where people will have one family member in the house that's kind of off balance mentally, and it never fails. They always bring harm to the children in the house. And I even seen this growing up. It was a family around where I am, and they had the same type of situation. You know, it is best to put that person, perhaps if a family member can take them, where everybody's an adult. And it's more likely they can defend themselves if this person goes off the rail. You know, because I know all of our people are not in a position to be putting folks into homes and stuff, because that stuff costs a lot of money. And I do understand. Trust me, I do. But as I was stating before, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see who was committing the most heinous crimes on this planet in these last days. But for 5 centuries, they kept pointing to Black people, talking about we were the most violent. We were the most violent. And there is no damn way. Everything we have done in Black communities all across this country even come close to matching what white people have done, what Arabs have done, what Chinese people have done on this planet. Ain't no way we have surpassed anything they have done. So just tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. This is a sick-ass story. It really, truly is. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell twice, and join me on Black Junction TV and blackspot.com. And, you know, for the next 2 weeks, I just can't upload on my regular channel. So please make sure you come to my secondary. And I just started loading videos up on my 3rd channel. And believe it or not, I have 2 more. So I just need to start loading and getting these channels active. So in the event my main one goes down, you will already be subscribed at my other channel. So if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do. Peace, family.